Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 26, 2023. Happy Yom HaAtzma'ut. There are so many facets to our celebration of Israel, so many blessings to focus on and to appreciate today. Permit me to focus on just one of these blessings. Now, I want to share with you a story. It's about one person at one time in one certain circumstance. And I mean for it to convey a much larger vision of what the state of Israel means for the entire Jewish people wherever we are. The president of Israel currently is Yitzchak Herzog. And last year, President Herzog paid a visit to Rabbi Berel Wein. Rabbi Berel Wein is now in his late 80s. May he live a long and productive life. I have known Rabbi Wein since I was a boy. I have respected him, learned from him throughout my entire life. I quote him often. And I'm honored to say that Rabbi Wein and I are related through marriage. Rabbi Wein is a brilliant rabbi, leader, teacher, storyteller. And today he lives in Rehavia, a very beautiful neighborhood of Yerushalayim. President Herzog is named after his grandfather, Rabbi Yitzchak Herzog, who was the Ashkenazi Chief Rabbi of Israel from 1936 to 1959. Just think about those years for a moment. Tumultuous, historic years. 1936 to 1959. So last year, when President Herzog visited Rabbi Wein told the president this story about the president's grandfather, Chief Rabbi Herzog. And again, I mean for this story to represent and convey what Israel in so many different ways can mean for every single one of us. Rabbi Wein was born and raised in Chicago. When Rabbi Wein was 12 years old, 1946, so this is after the Holocaust, right after the Holocaust, before the establishment of Medinat Israel, the modern state of Israel. He said, my father woke me early one morning and said, we're going to the airport. Rabbi Herzog is arriving in Chicago. And the entire city waited in anticipation of this eminent rabbi's arrival. The rabbi came to our school and told us about his recent encounter with the Pope in the Vatican. And he said, I just returned from Rome after meeting with the Pope, again, 1946. I presented him with a list of thousands of Jewish children who were sent to Catholic monasteries by their parents in order to save them from the Germans. I told the Pope, I am giving you this list as a representative of the Jewish people, the Chief Rabbi of Israel, the representative of the Jewish people. I am requesting that you return these children to us. The Pope did not agree to this request. He explained that each child who enters a Catholic institution is baptized into Christianity and must remain a Christian forever. Rabbi Herzog finished quoting the Pope, paused for a moment, and then burst into tears. I never saw anyone cry like that. He bent his head over the podium, and all 2,000 years of our exile and persecution poured out of him. All of us, young American boys, stood in stunned, silent amazement. But then the rabbi stood up straight, looked at us intently, and said, I cannot do anything more for these children. But you, what do you intend to do for the Jewish nation? What do you intend to do to rehabilitate our people? After he finished, Rabbi Wein says, we all approached to shake his hand, and he repeated this message to each one of us personally. He looked at me, still a boy, 12 years old, and said to me, did you hear what I said? Don't forget what I said. What will you do for Am Yisrael? And Rabbi Wein said to President Herzog, these words, the words I heard that day, changed my life. They changed the lives of many who were there. Many among that group of children established educational institutions and large Jewish organizations, and many also made aliyah. Over the years, the young Americans in that lecture hall educated tens of thousands to be active members of the Jewish nation. And it was all because of one speech, all because of one person's tears. That is Rabbi Herzog. And that is also Rabbi Wein. But more deeply, that is Israel asking every single one of us every day, what will you do for the Jewish people? My friends, I wish you Chag Sameach, a wonderful celebration of the 75th anniversary of the founding of the modern state of Israel. And I look forward to seeing you soon in person.